Hi everyone, welcome once again to another episode of Real Talk with Jasmine. Today I'll be talking about peer pressure. Peer pressure is the direct influence on people by their peers. That's their age category, people of the same age category, or your friends. And it could be both positive and negative. And most of these influences we're talking about maybe has to do with character change or several other things that one way or the other affects us as individuals because of the quality, as a result of the quality of people that we surround ourselves with. And I've noticed that when we talk about peer pressure, it's mostly in the negative, but today I'll be talking about both the negative side effects of peer pressure and the positive advantages of peer pressure. Peer pressure has both its good sides and its bad sides. Now, in the good, when you surround yourself with the right kind of people, when you choose to roll with the right set of people, with the people, like I said when I was in the goal setting and planning series, when I talked about friendship, when you choose that you want to move with the right set kind of people, even though you as an individual are struggling with certain things. Now, the pressure in this sense will come in the way of upliftment, like it will. The people you surround yourself with automatically uplift you. Let's say, for instance, you are, everyone. I feel like everyone is born with, an intelligent mind. So let's say you just choose not to apply yours. You just choose to be lazy and laid back. But then, when you have friends that are very serious-minded, that are top in class, that are A-star students, and are high flyers, automatically the pressure here will be them pushing you, and challenging you to want to read more. That's if you really as a person want to make something good out of yourself, because sometimes it is one thing for you to be surrounded with the right set of peers and the right set of friends, and you making that decision that I don't want to do this. Even though you have the right set of people, you just choose to zone out on your own and choose to be lazy. And then, even though your so-called peers or friends are achieving great things, you are like the odd one out. But so, in the case where you have your friends who are very smart, who are very intelligent, and you decide that you also want to be like them, and the pressure comes in the form of encouragement. The pressure comes in the form of them challenging you to step up, because you seeing them be that successful will push you. But I feel like most of the time when we talk about peer pressure, it's always in the negative, because for us most times we tend to take the negative parts of people, and this comes as a result of identity crisis. Now you don't know who you are, so before you know it, you are easily swayed and cajoled by anybody. Now I'll give you a scenario that I'm currently observing right now. So there are these two people. One isn't so strong, she's trying to understand herself, and now she's rolling with people, that would not particularly help her, that she's facing peer pressure in the sense that she's associating herself with people that she knows, quote unquote, will not help her in maybe becoming the kind of person that she wants to become and achieving those goals. But now, because she's in that association, the pressure for her is in the sense that she doesn't want to leave, because she doesn't want to seem uncool. She doesn't want to feel like she's being left out and all that. So instead of her leaving the group, she doesn't want to leave because she wants to be part of something. She wants to be in the happening clique. She wants to be in the happening crew. Meanwhile, it's not helping her morally. It's not helping her even emotionally and in other areas of life. But because of the clique benefit, and what's that? When it comes to think about what are those clique benefits that you get, okay, you are the coolest in class, but all of you can slay together, everybody's slaying this, so you can slay together. But that's not the most important thing about life, and that's why I feel like most times a lot of people get you say, oh, I did this because of peer pressure, because you don't really know who you are. Like I mentioned, even when I talked about a lot of topics in the goal setting and planning series, I mentioned that you need to know who you are. You need to find out what is my identity. When you know who you are, it's easier for you to even, number one, define the kind of people you want to surround yourself with. And peer pressure for you will be more on the positive side than on the negative. So it is going to be more of you, doing the right things and you falling for the wrong things and being swayed or cajoled or compelled to do those things that aren't right because you don't understand who you are. So you need to understand who you are. You need to know yourself as a person. Like I mentioned when I was in the goal setting and planning series, that you need to know what you stand for. Because I found out that a lot of us, even much more older people, get pressurized by their friends. Maybe your friends are, buying Lambos, for instance. Everybody or everybody in your age category has a Lamborghini, and you are on a level, you are coming up. You probably don't own a Lamborghini, but you own a small, very nice car that is okay for you. But because you want to fit into a status quo, then you start struggling. You start trying to go out of your way, whether it's convenient or not, just to fit into a standard. That's who is anybody to define any standard for anybody? I don't know if you guys got that, but then you should define your own standards. You shouldn't allow other people's standards and other people's ideologies to define who you are. Know who you are and define what your standards will be for yourself, because everybody is unique. So what works for this person might not necessarily work for you. So why trying to be like someone else? Why trying to pattern your life on the pattern your life according to someone else's life? You are you and nobody else can be like you. So guys, peer pressure is something that is very paramount. We see it every day. You see people, tying like this shirt now. I think I started tying this because I probably saw a lot of my peers in school doing this, so it's everywhere. But then, pick out the good things. Don't pick out the bad things. And you can only do this when you understand yourself, when you know who you are, when you know your identity. Personally, for me, there are certain things I can't try. There are certain things I won't do, even though my peers or people in my age category are doing it, because I know who I am. I understand myself. I am Alabi Josephine. This is me, and I have my standards. I have my values. So I can't just begin to pattern my life based on trends that are happening, or some trends you will follow, because they're good, It might be trendy, like this, like my scarf right now. It's really nice, I know. But then some trends you will never follow. In fact, it won't even click in your head because you know who you are. So guys, in order for us not to get pressurized by our age group, sometimes our peers are people in our age category. Sometimes they are people closer to us. They are our friends. But for us not to get cajoled into falling into negative peer pressure, because I feel there's positive peer pressure, there's negative peer pressure. So you don't fall into negative peer pressure. Know who you are. Make sure that you understand what your core values are. When you are able to define that, and to be easier for you not to fall into negative peer pressure. And then for you to fall into positive peer pressure, surround yourself with people that like I mentioned in friendship, goal setting and planning series, your dream team. You don't need a crowd, trust me. You need a dream team. So make sure that you are building a dream team of people who can support you in achieving those great things that you have planned for your life. Alright guys, this is the end of this video. Please feel free to like, share, comment. I'm very interested in what you think, and most importantly, subscribe. Thank you guys for all your support so far. Thank you all to the people that have been giving me their live comments. Very helpful. And if you haven't already done this, click on the bell button so that you can get a notification when I upload new videos. See you guys next week. Bye. Stay blessed.